back to that breaking news, the Harold Henthorn conviction. Right now, a U.S. attorney speaking about the case. Let's listen in.
This case, especially the lead prosecutors, Sunita Hazra and Valeria Spencer, whose exceptional job in preparing the details of this for the courtroom and then advocating effectively in that courtroom. The cooperation of this entire team was necessary for this outcome, and it's as fine a cooperation in a team as you will ever see. I also want to thank the jurors for their service. We ask a lot of our fellow citizens, as you know. It's something in a case like this we never want to overlook. These people are plucked out of their normal daily lives, asked to be not only inconvenienced in their schedules and their daily lives, but shouldered with a burden in an unfamiliar place with unfamiliar rules and procedures, a heavy duty to decide someone's fate, with the victims and others involved in the case there before them in the courtroom. And the jurors in this case worked hard, they performed diligently, they worked for weeks, and they worked through some very difficult evidence and tough stuff to look at and sort through. No better example, folks, of the jury system working, and we thank those jurors. So now, a little bit later than I expected, and I know everyone hoped, I'd like to offer you Tom Ravenel. He's the special agent in charge for this region of the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Tom?
Good afternoon. My name's Tom Ravenel. It's R-A-V-E-N-E-L-L-E. First, I want to say condolences to all the families affected by the actions of Mr. Henthorn. You know, when you come into the FBI or into any investigative organization in state, local, federal, or a prosecutor's office, you come in there to right the wrongs in society. As you mature as an investigator, you see that people will do crazy things like rob banks and leave their deposit slip with their name on it on the counter with the note written on it. And then you see people that go to extreme lengths to cover up the fact that they're about to commit a crime. They plan in great detail, they're thorough, and they plan over many months. Unfortunately for Mr. Henthorn, he met a team that was more detailed, more thorough, and better prepared than he was, despite them getting a late start to the dance. My compliments to Johnny Grusing from the FBI, Todd Sandstead, all the FBI agents that took part in this, as well as the prosecutors, the National Park Service people, the Rangers. Without all of their roles in this would not happen today with this verdict. I do thank the jury. We think it's a just verdict, and we think that it was a compelling case that they couldn't turn around and say otherwise. Again, great job by the team, well put together, well prepared, and briefed extremely well in court by the prosecutors. So that's all, and now I'll turn it over to Rick Frost from the National Park Service.
Hi, I'm Rick Frost, Associate Regional Director for the National Park Service here in the Intermountain region in Denver. I want to begin, as the other two gentlemen have done, by extending my deepest condolences to the family of Toni Henthorn and all of her associated family members. This is a very difficult time for a family when they have to go back through all of this and hear all of the testimony. So we should keep a thought for all of them in our hearts. I would like to thank the FBI for the tremendous dedication of resources and personnel, the premier law enforcement agency in this country, a fantastic group of people, and this positive outcome would have not been possible without them. I would also like to thank the U.S. Attorney and their tremendous courage in bringing this case forward. And I'd like to thank the Rangers of the National Park Service and Rocky Mountain National Park for all the work they did in the very beginning of this case, and especially to our Special Agent Beth Schott, who helped bring this case to a positive conclusion. Thank you so much for being here, and now I will turn it back.
Right there, we're listening into officials talking about the Harold Henthorn conviction that has just happened in the last hour. They expressed their condolences for the families involved, also thanking the jury for what they're calling a just verdict.